Hey up guys, and welcome to the second game for Bullshit and Pointed Hats, and we've got a match-up versus Lizard Men. Say second game, it's obviously not the second game, it's the actual fifth game of this team. And our last match was against Dwarves, if you want to check it out. Pretty decent game, solid game from my part. And this one will be really interesting. Lizard Men, lots of strength. We'll have to look at my opponent's team in a second and see what sort of skill ups they've got, what the players look like. I do have plenty of tackle in there with my 6 blockers, so try and get some skinks out if possible, and hopefully get some decent dice rolls, get some of his Saurus out. I have got the claw guy, so you know, hopefully, looks like I've got another 2, so I've got 2 claw Chaos Dwarf blockers now, so that'd be really handy against these Armour 9 Saurus and these Crocs. We'll just fast forward to the game now and check it out. So the opponent's deciding he's going to set up defence, so I won the toss and then attacking first. Not too sure. I think we've got block on both Bull Centaurs now as well, yes. We still have 12 players, so we've got everyone fit and available. Yeah. Movement, extra movement. Hobgoblin got injured in the last game, but he was just badly hurt. Tough to set up. I mean, he's put up a pretty decent setup there for his defence, so it gives me opportunities to get some blocks on his players, hopefully get some injuries. But with it being so solid in the centre there, I want to stay away from that as much as possible. So my actual first blitz there, I decided to go. I've got 2. Looks like we've got yeah, 4 double skulls there. So I decided to try and get one of these skinks out as early, as quickly as possible there. Didn't expect obviously you got your double skulls, you re-roll it, especially on your first turn. I'm having so much block, but maybe that was that a 1 die? No, that would have been that was definitely a 2 die. So 4 double skulls there. So the opponent again has got a lot of re-rolls. He's got 4, which is quite a lot. But I'd say I'd quite like to go 4 on the Lizard Men team also. Go on the basis you don't have any block whatsoever at the start, and you're no agility for either. So picking the ball up, no sure hands. So it's quite understandable there what he's done. I've gone for another re-roll. So we're down to 1 re-roll, 2 turns on my drive. Not a good start, but we do get the pick up. Gone for a very strange 1 die there, I have to say. But I did have blocks, so I'm going for the percentages there, hoping to get him down. But I'd have been better off just staying on that player. But he has to re-roll it as well, so it's not all one-way traffic there. Gives me the opportunity to get some more hits in on his skinks. I'll get one injured. Great stuff. Get the surf. Hobgoblin does really well, goes picks the ball up. Actually gone back there just to get a 2-die on that lizard man. We've gone for a dodge out. He's going to have a real good opportunity at a 2-die here, I'd say, on the actual ball carrier. As long as this Croc does his job. I wasn't expecting him there. He's got piling on his Crocs. We'll just have a quick look at what skulls we've got here on the actual. So he has got a sure hands. He's got a piling on. He's got plenty of bench. Finally we get another skink out. Eventually the claw guy gets a result. Make a bit of room there now for the ball carrier. Blockers are doing the job, they're in really good positions. My opponent gets another bad roll there. So bad rolls are pretty much pretty even at this point. Although I did start out really poorly. They're using the speed of his skinks now to get some players back. Gone for a 1-bye. So I'm getting up the pitch, plenty of turns left. But we get a really good KO. Get one of his Saurus KO'd. That's what you want when you're playing Lizardmen. I mean, especially with a big bench of skinks. You want to be getting, if possible, you want to be getting some of his strength 4 guys out. Because they rely on them a lot, and we get another, so this is a great turn. One of his blocks finally works for him there. So I'm getting some players back now. I'm not quite sure what to do here in respect of stalling, etc. We'll get another KO, 3 Saurus KOs in 2 turns. Decided there just to actually stall for another turn. Was expecting the half-die blitz there from his skink, which he didn't do. Finally, one of the blocks works for him there, so he gets one of the Chaos Dwarf blockers out. And the one there works for him there also. He doesn't stand the Saurus up, rightly so, on the sideline there. Does give him the opportunity here though for a 3-die on his skink. Decide to move players back there. I'm going to score on the last turn now. It takes something special. I've got one reroll also. So we're expecting a bit of a piling on here. So we're quite lucky there with his mighty blow piling on. He did attempt it a couple times. Tackle comes in. There we go, we run it in. Turn 8. Good half considering the start, you have to say. Really bad start, but things started to go our way sort of halfway through the actual drive. We've got quite a number of KOs and an injury as well. So really good result for the first half for me personally. Gets a couple guys back and a couple Saurus stay out. So even better. Second half's looking pretty tough for him here. He's got 4 skinks on the pitch, 4 Saurus and his Crocs. So setting up really strong by the looks of it. Respect of putting some pressure on the ball, seeing what he can do. Plenty of block and strength on the line there. So he's decided to favour one actual side of the pitch, which I've given him the option to do. The opponent gets an extra reroll there. Yeah, we did get our KO back, so our Chaos Dwarf to come back. He's actually, putting a lot of his players into the middle there. So there's going to be opportunity for me to throw some punches. And if I can get away through here now because of that 1-die block that he threw, I mean it's the end, sorry, and it's turn 8, I'm thinking it's the start of the second half. Pay more attention. So a good chance for the opponent to get all his players back here. And he does. So it's a pretty even game at this point. He's got all his strength back. He's only -1 skink and he's only down 1 score. So, at this moment in time, it's looking like a draw at this moment in time, isn't it? Depends how quickly my opponent can score, and also, whether that's the way he actually decides to play it. And a lot's down to the block dice as well, of course, and the rolls. They'll split the Chaos Dwarves apart there. which means he's got to put sort of 3 strength 4 players, min, on the line there. Obviously I've got a lot more block in the team, especially on the line and scrummage, so hoping that that might work in respect to the dice rolls. He gets a catch off kick-off. Now it looks like he's going for a quick score. He's straight down one side, he's not sort of caging up behind. He's going straight on the offensive by the looks of things. And he's got a number of his players over here, which I find a little bit strange. You know, because they are slightly out of position. He does need a re-roll there. But he's got plenty of re-rolls. Does give him the opportunity now to bring a guy over. This is what I'm talking about in respect of putting your block and that kind of thing. He is quite unfortunate on the number of the actual rolls there. But it's similar to the start of the first half. We've got to be careful here in respect of what he's going to do, or try and work out a good defensive play. And I want to have a go at the ball. Which does work out. See what the bounce goes. See where it's going. Oh, and it's straight into his skink's hands. But that's a really good first turn for me. Got tackle zones on the ball. We've also got tackle on the ball. Giving him plenty to think about. Again, he needs to re-roll because I've got the block skill. Gone for the blitz with the skink there. He gets a really good result. But the dodge and the tackle. I mean, the tackle's so good against teams like this. Having six dwarf blockers. You know, if you're playing as chaos, things like that, and you've not got the tackle skill, especially this early on in your team development, you're struggling to sort of suppress the lizardmen side in those kind of situations. But it gives us an opportunity to get the ball down, delay any sort of attack from the opponent. I could have picked both down there, gone for both down. Decided to run through, try and get through tackle zone on the ball. He does manage to pick the ball up, run back. Again, he needs a re-roll. Some really bad dice from the opponent in this half thus far. You have to say, he has been very unfortunate. It just seems like, it looks like one of those games, doesn't it? I mean, I've had them as a Lizardman team, and you just don't get you don't get the rolls sometimes. Excuse me. Again, I'm going sort of towards getting the skinks injured, you know, as much as possible here. and also throwing some one dies. Finally we get a Kaz, and it's a really good one as well. I do beg your pardon. I mean, we have got 2 players. We have injured 2 players there. So we're hoping. I mean, it does tend to level it out, doesn't it, sometimes, this game? So I'm thinking, right, who's going to get injured? Who's going to die at this moment in time? Still plenty of turns for the opponent to score. He's down to 0. I mean, he's down to zero re-rolls now, and I think some of that has been through no fault of his own. It's been a bit unfortunate, but some of the actual block dice as well, or the actual choices, have been a little bit questionable. So, you know, it's one of them. You can feel like it's going a bit against you at times, but I mean, it is a lot down to it's down to actually sort of try to minimise risk, isn't it, as well? It's still, I mean, at this moment in time, got 2 dwarf tacklers on his ball carrier. Is he going to pile on? No. Blockers are doing the job that they want them to do there, just getting in the way, keeping his players busy. Skink does what skinks do best. Let's work for a blitz there, just to get me Bull Centaur further back. I didn't want to dodge round the Crocs, obviously he's got the Prehensile tail as well, so I wanted just to put some pressure there on the ball carrier. And there we go, 1-0. So we've got 3 of his players out, and 12 full squad of 12 players for me there. You've got to say the Saurus is the actual one that he's going to miss, with it being my drive. The Skinks can do little work really defensively. They're more sort of offensive players. I've got 2 re-rolls, 3 turns to try and get a score. High kick's not a bad result. And it gets straight there into the hands of the Hobgoblin. And we get a stun, which is really useful on that side of the pitch where the ball is. I was sort of positioning my players. As I've sort of progressed in the games, it's sort of what I do. I've sort of make important blocks. Yeah, sure, do them first. There's plenty of ways to actually approach your turn, but you want to sort of position players, if at all possible, before you make any sort of plays. He's set up defensively with his skinks, which I'm quite happy with. I can get players up the pitch. I've got 2 turns. I can mark some of his players, make it difficult for them. So yeah, you see, I'm making it as difficult as possible now for him to get any of his strength back at all. Again, tackle works for my team, and the stun's really handy too. Gives me a really good opportunity here now for the score on the final turn of the match as well. And we get a pow. All we needed was a push there. Well, I think we probably did need a pow. So it worked out really, really well. I think I might have had a blitz action. So there we go. We're going 2-1 winners there, and it was a really good game, a very eventful game, and one I wasn't confident on winning, especially when it came to 1-1 when I had 3 turns. But the kick-off event helped a lot, and obviously the dice were favourable for me there in the second half. So a really good result. We'll go to have a look at the dice rolls quickly, and the skill points. So again, tons of points there, which is what you want. You want your team progressing. So really happy with that. I think it was it was actually the guy there on screen that got 8. So he's advancing really fast. And we'll have a look at the block dice. So there we go, 13 skulls, 15 both down, 34 pushes, 21 defender stumbles, 15 pows. My opponent's dice are 16 skulls, 18 both downs, 39 pushes, 10 defender stumbles, and 16 pows. So really happy with the way this team's progressing. I'll put the next game on and show you. It's a sort of the 6th game, so I'll show you the sort of team where we're up to in respect to progression of the team, how it's advancing, that sort of thing, after the next match. So there you go, guys. Take care and bye for now.